Oh yeah, man. Look at Patrick. Look for #1. Check it out. Look at the colors. Just got these today. Back cover. That's the floor in my studio. Look at this. Recolored them all. #1's coming out again. Oh yeah, man. Next is Patrick the Wolf Boy. #2. Oh yeah, man, check them out. This is the Halloween issue. But it has Valentine's on the back. Man, check this out. This is cool. It's all recolored. Man, this is cool. I love it, man. Print job is really cool. Real colorful. I dig it, man. New Meteorite. #2. Come on, guys. Check this out. Check this out. Look at the inside. Interiors. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah, man. That color. Check that out. Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Check this out. I'm promoting. There's a promo. Meteorite Space Cricket meat for the first time. Spoiler. Yeah, man. Look, I got 130 of them in here. YAGMS, sorry, YAGMS. Last but not least. Webster, the Spider Monkey #0. Finally, in the prequel you all demanded. Look at him. Rhinoceros Jack on the back. This one reprints all of the Dark Horse issues. See all the Dark Horse stories? But also the first appearance of Webster, his very first online adventure. Oh man. And he fights the post-apocalyptic people, see? Man, this is cool. What's the #1? No, #0. Looking at, I put an ad in the back for #1. See? Next. Webster Spider Monkey #1 available on my website right now. LookChipMonkComics.com. You guys are awesome. Man, I'm so happy. I'm gonna cry. Webster, Spider Monkey, Webster, Spider Monkey, Webster, Spider Monkey now. He's spectacular, he's amazing, he's sensational, he's spectacular. Webster, Spider Monkey, Webster, coming at you now. Yeah!
Art.
Oh yeah! 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 Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist says things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist draws things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist paints things.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah!
Famous cartoonist
Art Baltazar!
Oh. Oh, yeah. Man, I'm here. Welcome to Famous Cartoonist Says Things. I am the famous cartoonist. My name is Art Baltazar. I have been missing for a while. I saw that my last live stream was in May. It is now July. It's the day after, or 2 days after, our Independence Day, July 4th. Welcome. Happy birthday, America. Happy birthday to everyone out there. Happy birthday to Canada, because you can't have independence without Canada, without our brothers upstairs. That's why. Rain. Oh yeah, dude. San Diego is coming up. Yes, SDCC is almost here, man. I got to pack. There's a lot of stuff to do. It's only like in less than 2 weeks, right? Look at my shirt today. It says YAGMS. I got a YAGM shirt. It says the title of the show today is called "You're a Good Man, Sir." YAGMS. My new socks hat matches the shirt. You know, I'm all about coordination, packing, doing my thing, man. I heard a rumor that you were going to say things. Care to comment? Yeah, man, I'm going to say a lot of things. I got a lot of stuff to say. I haven't been on in a while. I'm making comics. My website is still updating. I'm still doing my monthly comic book a month. I want to do a comic book every month. I have a whole bunch ready to go on my website, but my website is still updating features. And that one feature I need to press is called Add Product. Add Product Wizard. I think it's called So Wizard. And I'm trying to add things to that, but of course it won't let me. It's updating things. It just updated stuff today, but not the button I need. But I could still print orders. You could still order things from my website. If you were watching these videos before my video started, you will see a lot of product is up there. I have Meteorite number 1 and 2. Meteorite number 3. Here's Meteorite number 3. I have it here. This is going to be on my site as soon as it updates, man. I'm putting this one up there. I'm putting Giro Man number 1. I'm putting what else is up there? Who's Who in the Aya Comics Universe number 5. All the ones that on my Facebook page a few weeks ago, I showed all the covers. They're all going to be up there because I haven't updated like 2 months of new books. The last update I did was for May, but I updated right before May. Then the site went under construction, and they're just doing updates. It's a major overhaul because Turbify is my host, and they're separating from Yahoo and all this craziness. But I talked to them on the phone. I called them all the time, a few times, and they said, "Hey, man, we're getting it ready, man. Swig for Turbify. If you have your swig ready, now's the time." It's good for a Friday night, but I don't think it's Friday night. I don't even know. But my website will be updating soon. I hope so soon, man. I got a bunch of books I'm ready to put up there. So I'm 2 months behind on my giving you a new book of the month, but I have 5 ready to go. So once it hits, man, I got 2 Action Cat books. I got 2 Action Cat. I got a Giro Man, Who's Who in All Your Comics Universe, and Meteorite number 3. So it's happening, man. It's happening. Dean Stahl's here. Oh, yeah, spoilers. Yeah, I got lots of spoilers. I'm going to spoil a lot of stuff. Should I spoil stuff? I don't know. I saw all the movies I wanted to see. I saw the Spider-Man movie, Spider-Verse. I saw The Flash, and I saw The Indiana Jones. I saw them all, and I liked them all. All of them are good. All of them are awesome. And everyone who complains about these movies is the same complaint that you read online. So I don't think the people who complain about these movies actually saw the movies, especially Indiana Jones. I loved it. I liked it. It was really good. I liked it a lot. And I'm not going to spoil because it's still fresh and new. It's not fair. I want people to watch my show, you know, and we'll see what happens, man. AC Toy Designs. Oh, YAGMS. You're a good man, sir. You're a good man, AC Toy Designs. And Troy Younger's here, too. Hello there, Troy. Mr. Troy. Haven't been around for a while, man. I got things to say. Can't hear you, Art. You can't hear me? Can everybody hear me? Am I okay? I'm going to test the Is it true you can't hear me? Oh man, I'm gonna go to the settings. Audio. Microphone. HD webcam speakers. Hello, 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 hello. Yep, that's okay. Hello, hello. You guys hear me okay? Oh man, I hope so. I'm gonna say YouTubers always say, put a 1 in the chat. You guys hear me okay? It's not working. Someone fixed it. Oh, you guys. Oh man. I didn't know I wasn't working. See what you guys are saying. Wayne says he can't hear me. Oh, Mr. Clooney, you are a fashion guru, sir. AC Toy Design say can't hear you, Art. Oh, here. Let me fix it. Let me fix. Something's probably right here. It's probably my whole computer. All right, let's get this thing. Let's get it going, man. It's probably this. No, it says speakers. I don't know, man. Can't hear me. Can't hear me. I don't know why, man. I don't know why. It says my. Let's see. Can you hear me now? Is that good? Is that good? That good? How's that? Is that good? Can you hear me now? I don't think the volume is working. I don't know, man. It's not working. Selma Hayek fixed it. She hacked it, man. YAGMS Jones. Is it working now? I heard you in time to time. So this guy heard me. I hear you just fine. I don't know, man. I can't hear you. I can hear you. So you guys are good? He said the 1 in the chat. You guys hear me? Because all my settings say I heard you an entire month, but how come we can smell you now too? I smell good today, man. I'm all fresh. I showered today. I had lunch with friends. Sounds good here. All right, you guys can hear. All right, I don't know what happened. I set it to default, so the sound is good. You guys good? Should I move on? Keep doing it? Should I play some Gordy music? Sound is good up here. All right. A lot of cool stuff, man. What was I going to say? I watched that episode with Selma. It was on that, it's a Netflix show called Black Mirror. I was told by the Chrome Boys from Oya Comics, beautiful downtown Skokie, that I should watch the Black Mirror, the new episode of this new season. And it did not disappoint. Selma was on there. I watched it twice. First time I watched it with volume, second time without volume. So I understand your need to hear things. You know what? I want to show you guys something. There's something that is pretty cool. Ever since I was a kid, of course, I always knew my two uncles are in the band. They were in a band when they were younger. In the 1960s, they were in a band called the Pedestrians. And I remember when I was a little kid, my grandma was at my grandma's house, and my Aunt Patsy ran out to get us. We were in front playing, and she says, "Quick, quick, your uncle's on the radio singing." So we ran in the house and actually heard his song on the radio playing. It was really cool. And he created him and my uncle Anthony and my uncle Wally are in a band called the Pedestrians. Uncle Wally played keyboards and my uncle Anthony sang. And I found the song on YouTube and I'm going to play it for you guys. You guys want to hear it? I got it queued up, man. I got it queued up. But check this out. It's pretty cool. I'm going to play this for you guys. Listen. You hear it? I'm going to restart it. Watch, I'm going to start over so you guys can hear it with the volume. This is a really cool song. Yeah, the original song was by Eddie Flemish. I forgot his last name. Song from the 60s. Really cool, man. I've been playing this all day. I gotta figure out a way how to download the music so I have it. I don't have this. I don't have this record, and I need to figure out how to get this. The website is I forgot what the guy's name is, but I found it. It's a spoiler by the Pedestrians. I think it was recorded in like 1967, 68, 69. And it turns out that my Uncle Anthony is the lead singer of the band Pedestrians. And my mom and dad, when they got married, they hired the Pedestrians to play at their wedding. So my Uncle Anthony and who eventually became my Uncle Wally. Uncle Wally's on the keyboards. And the Pedestrians played at my mom and dad's wedding. And so Wally, the keyboardist, he met my dad and my Uncle Anthony's beautiful sister, Bertha, and that's it. That's how they met. So Uncle Wally just told me this story about how he met Aunt Bertha. And he met her at my mom and dad's wedding. So it was kind of cool. 1967 or 66, I don't know when it was. Baby, you like that? Over. Over. Oh my God, what's happening? All kinds of stuff's happening now. What the heck, man? All right, we're back. We're back. I forgot about that ad at the end. What you guys think? Was that cool? That was cool, right? That's a 60s feeling. The Motown groove, man. Oh, cool, man. I'm glad you guys heard it. That's real special. That's real cool. That's real cool song. And all my life, I knew that my Uncle Anthony sang that song, and I heard it on the radio when I was a kid. I might have been about 7 or 8. I was little. I was young. We were outside playing in the mud, and I ran into Grandma's kitchen, and we heard that song. And that was the only time I've ever heard it on the radio. And I remember we always played my parents had the 45, so we always played it. But I found it on YouTube, which is really cool. That was pretty awesome, and I'm really happy about that. And I've been thinking about Uncle Anthony all day today. You know why? Because YAGMS. YAGMS, you're a good man, sir. But I just got back like 2 weeks ago or so. I was downtown Chicago at the McCormick Place. We were at the ALA, which means American Library Association. It's a big show, McCormick Place downtown, and all the publishers go there. Publishers go there to show their books, and they have authors signing the books, and the whole place is filled with librarians. There's like thousands of librarians walking the floor, and it was real cool, man. I'm making a video of it because Paper Cuts had me signing at their booth to promote my new book. I'm going to show it to you right now. I have these. Look at YAGMS, the Krenobi Tales. Here it is. I got the hardcover. I only have a few, but this book is coming out August 1st and 2nd. It's on a Tuesday. New books drop on Tuesday. Comic shops will get them on the Wednesday. But we're having a big party in beautiful downtown Skokie. I'm going to have a YAGMS party because this is the first book that I created back in 1992. I started making the book. And the books finally got printed and published, and I self-published them, and they went out to comic book shops, and they finally made it to the shops by December in 94. That's when it dropped, man. The kids say it drops. So this one hit the stands in late 1994, but I'm bringing it back, and this is YAGMS number, book 1. I'm going to show you a little bit of interiors, just a little bit. It's really cool, man. It's look at the coolest parts, like the inside cover, the hardcover. You get these nice little faces, and I'll show you the splash page. What, that one has spoilers though. That's all right. How can you spoil if it's the first page? But here's the title page. Isn't it cool? I just love this so much, and I'm gonna jump ahead. But here, this has been online ready. But this book is so cool. I got a three trilogy. Here's the back cover, the giant green gorilla, and a whole bunch of little synopsis. This is cool, man. And I only got a few of these. I'm gonna bring them to San Diego with me, so I'll have a few early. But I only got maybe like 15 of them, 20 of them, maybe. I think it might only have 5 and 5. I don't even know. I didn't count the box. I got a box while I was at ALA. I would come home every day because it's in Chicago, and I couldn't afford the hotels because hotels were like $400 a night or $600, real expensive. So I just drove home every day because I wasn't selling stuff, but I had a schedule every day for an hour to sign books, and I had panels. I was talking to librarians. I was talking about this, man, YAGMS. And it used to be called the Cray Baby Adventures because these guys are Crays, and there's the little Cray Baby back there. See, he's a baby. But it's called YAGMS because that's where they are. They're in the land of YAGMS, and they're rescuing the Yagis. And if you can see, there's a story element in the back. There's this little guy, this little monster watching them. I don't know who that is. But you read it. And but on my panel on Monday, I was there Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. So I had a panel every day. On my Monday panel, even, like, librarians were listening. They were sitting in there, and I was talking. You give me a mic for an hour, I'm going to say a lot of stuff. But Paper Cuts showed the cover for book 2, and they showed the cover sketch for book 3. So it was so cool to see, like, confirmation. Yes, I'm getting 3 books. My contract says 3 books, but when you see it on the big screen, man, that was really cool. And they had a big screen. Every time I talked, there was a movie showing behind me, and it was awesome. And I want to show you the trailer. You guys want to see the trailer? There's a trailer I made before this, but I'm going to show you the trailer that Paper Cuts made. Here we go. Let's do it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, it's cool. I'm having a good time. And I meant to go live a whole bunch of times. I've been real busy, man. I've been doing stuff. I'm hunkering down. It's like, oh, yeah, man, good to see you live. Good to see D. Brad. D. Brad's a good man. I'm glad you joined me, man. I'm glad I got you on your West Coast time. Oh, yes, outside. Alejandro is here. Alejandro Rosado. Oh, yeah, man. Awesome. Wayne, ALA, always laughing aloud. Yeah, man. ALA. Allah. There's also one called BEA. It's Book Expo America. I go to that one as well. It's similar, but there's book publishers at that one, and it's really cool. So good, so good. Yagms, sir, Yagms. Wayne is here saying things. Will Yags make an appearance at SDCC? Yes, I have a signing at San Diego with Yags at the library. At the San Diego library, there's like a few blocks away. There's a library in beautiful downtown San Diego. Only you could see it from the convention center, but it's behind the Padres Park, Petco Park. It's right over there, right around the block. So I have a signing there, and like a panel and a signing at the library. So I'm going to talk again, and we're going to show. We'll probably show the trailer. We might show some art. We might have books, but what do you call paper cuts made a whole bunch. I got a whole bunch of these loose ones. I got these on my website right now. This is a preview, the preview of Yags. But this is a 6-page preview, but the 6 pages in this book are only in this book. They're not in this. So this book, this here is exclusive to this. So I only have a few of these because they gave away a whole bunch of these, and they reprinted a full size comic book with the first 30 pages of Yags in it. So that there's another version out there. I don't have any of those. I might have grabbed 2 of them. And this, I have a few. They're on my website. They're super rare now. They printed this twice, once for Washington, D.C., and once for, I think it was New York, somewhere. Maybe they had these. But these are cool because this is the 6-page preview, the 6-page pitch I did for Paper Cuts to know what I'm talking about. So I went back into Yags, went back into the Cray story, and brought out all the cool stuff. So this is a story about Kraby, Kranobi, and Weezer talking about their adventures. So they're recapping the original series, and it's kind of cool. It's just them talking around the fire, and then see it. I spoil. Here it is at the end. You see, it's just them reminiscing about the stories they've done. I have a few of these. I don't know if I'll ever reprint this story, but it'll probably be in like something like my Bizarre book or my Savage Amazement, which will be coming out soon. I got a lot of books coming up. I hope my website will update soon so I could put all these on there. But this little Yags one is on my site right now. I think it's $5. You put it on $5, you get this thing. And I don't have any much. I might have like 25 of these. There's not many. And once it's gone, I don't know. I have to reprint it to make more. I don't know how to get any more of these. So this one's pretty cool. And they were giving them away free. Wherever I went, I would sign these. But they gave me a case. So I brought home like 50 copies or something. So I was selling them. So it's kind of cool. I dig it, man. I dig it. Digging it. Yeah. So Yags I'll have some copies in San Diego, which will be pretty cool. Mostly soft ones. Soft pack, what do they call it? Soft bound is hardcover, soft cover. Mostly hardcovers. It's mostly what I got. But I got a few of these. So I'm going to bring them, see what happens. And then Paper Cuts will have them probably at their booth too. We'll see how it goes, man. It's going to be cool. Scoot says, I like that book. Yeah, man. The book likes you too, Scoot. It does. Kraby Kranobi says, hey, man, that Scoot guy's cool. The whole place is full of librarians. So it's a room full of oddly attractive, socially, stoically dressed women wearing glasses. Sounds like a party. Yeah. And they're all superheroes. They all have a secret identity like Barbara Gordon. There's a secret trap door that they open to jump on their motorcycles. And that's what I like about the library shows is it's all librarians, and probably around 95% of them are ladies. So it's pretty cool. And my wife even says, yeah, you know what you're doing. You know how to crack the code. I'm like, yeah, I know. She said I was charming, and she said use my charm. But it was cool. I made them giggle. They laughed and giggled. And the giggles are always personal. So you take the giggle, It's personal. A laugh is everyone. Giggle is for you. You know. He says yes. Alejandro says yes. It's a great trailer. Thanks, man. Man, I'm having such a good time right now. Like, I'm busy right now doing stuff, man. Very cool, very cool. Let's see. I really like YAGS. I finally read my PDF freebie, but I also pre-ordered the actual copy. Yeah, man. It's gonna be cool. I know there's pre-orders everywhere for YAGS. I like that it's on Target's website. It's on Target. It's on all these websites. It's everywhere. Everywhere you buy a book, YAGS is up there because Mad Cave owns Paper Cuts, and Paper Cuts is an umbrella of the Mad Cave. It's the all ages. It's the all ages group of Mad Cave. They have Maverick, Mad Cave, and Paper Cuts, and man, they're not messing around. They tell me all the right things. They say all the right things to me. Randy Field is here. Howdy, Randy Field. Anthony Latch. I'm ready to party with the craze in BDS. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. August 5th. I gotta make a poster and send it to hashtag Joe Crone. And we're gonna rock, man. I ordered some squishy balls. What are they called? Stress balls. I'm gonna call them squishy balls because like YAGS doesn't give you stress, man. It makes you squishy. So I got some squishy balls with Krenobi's face on them, and I'm gonna get some stickers, some Wee Kiwi stickers. So I'll have those. I'll probably make the balls $2 each, or probably free with a comma, or if you buy a book. I don't know. We'll see. I'm getting 200 of them, so hopefully I have enough. But I want to have a party like we did with Abraham Linkage. Just hang out. I'll bring my cooler full of ice and beverages, and maybe get more hot links or something. Maybe we'll bring back the hot links. That might be cool. Something we could eat with a fork, or maybe I'll get a tray of Harold's. Something's gonna happen. It's gonna be a good time. I'm blocking off to Dave for get there early and just stay all night. We'll see what happens. That's gonna be a good time, man. August 5th in beautiful downtown Skokie at our store. Oh yeah, comics. I like the ladies. Yeah, they're cool, man. I like the ladies, and it was fun to see some librarians I knew. I met my good friend Sochi was there. She's cool. She's my friend Rayski's sister. It was cool to hang out with her and give her a hug and see how she's doing. Yeah, I really like the guy talking right now. Thanks, man. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I don't know what happened earlier, but you guys can hear me. If YAGS had a theme song, how would it go? Oh, you want to hear a theme song? I'm gonna play it for you because here it is. I made it myself. Here it goes. Do you guys like that? I sent that to Paper Cuts, and that they have actually told me that it inspired the music for their trailer. Cause, but I requested a trailer for book 2 and book 3. They showed some pages for book 2, which is awesome. I'm about halfway done with book 2. I'm like they scoot like that. Excellent. I'm halfway through book two, and I can't wait to get to book 3 because book 1 and 2 are stories that I already made. I made them in the 90s. Crybaby Adventures lasted for 10 books. I made 10 issues, 10 books in the series. Originally was an 8-issue series. Then I made issue 9 was YAGS #1, and then issue 10 was the odd stories, like the backup stories, the odd stories. But man, I can't wait, man. It's gonna be cool. There it is. But it's man, it's gonna be cool. Book 2 is really cool, and even my publisher said, "Oh, you're way ahead." I'm like, "Oh, I thought I had to get it done by like before book one came out." So every summer, every August is when the next book will come out. So that's what they said. Like book one will be a few next month, and then August to 2024 be number two, and then 25 be number three. You never know what, man. I kept putting it in their ear too that I need plushies and I need a movie. So we'll see. But the paper cuts people were real cool. We went out for pizza, we hung out, I made them laugh, and they're just real fun. And uh, they said the good things to me. They like everything we said, and just the comment they said was, "Well, that's not how you sell books. You do it like this and that." Just hearing the way they talked to me was really cool. But man, I'm so busy doing that. I got a secret project that I can't reveal yet, but it's a huge deal. That's what's keeping me off of the live shows, you know, because every day I got to work. I got to do stuff. I got to draw. I got to go to coffee shops and write stuff. I've been going to coffee shops and writing things. I've been sitting there just drawing and doodling and coming up with stories. And I got two 80-page books coming out within the next year or two. And I think they're going to announce the big reveal at the end of August. August, September, they're going to reveal these books I'm working on. And I finished maybe the first 4 pages, like fully finished with color and everything. So we'll see how it goes. I think it's going to be huge. Like I said earlier, it's something that's like Mickey Mouse, Bugs Bunny, big. It's like that. Like, I don't know any other way to describe what I'm working on, but I can't tell you yet. But it's going to be cool. I'm so glad they picked me. I tried out for this thing 2 years ago, and it finally happened. But that's one of the things that's keeping me busy. But I'm also working on. Look at. I'm going to show you what this. I'm working on this. I'm going to show you. Remember this one? Remember this oldie buddy goodie? Here, let me see. I got the first book because they're here for reference. I've been referencing these. The first team up with Aya Comics with Kazarian and Daniels, and called the Wrestle Aya Comics. Christopher Daniels and Kazarian Wrestle Aya Comics. Then we made another one called Aya Comics Team Up. It's the second part of this. They don't really connect. This is the first one. This is the next one. That's what I should say. Look, it's my copy's autographed by Christopher Daniels. But this one ends on a cliffhanger. So I'm going to spoil. It's been out a while. Maybe she's under the bricks. But you don't see. You don't see why. You don't know who that is. But so I'm working with AEW right now. And I'm working on the next one. We're going to work on this. And I got a Young Bucks story I'm working on. And we're making a trade. So all these books will be collected in one trade. So AEW could sell them at their shows and autographed and stuff like that. So I'm working with the big announcement people, and then I'm working with AEW, and I'm working with YAGMS with paper cuts. It's weird but awesome. And I'm working on my monthly books. So and the weird part is like I was doing this stuff. I'm just making comics, going along, making comics, sending them to the printer, getting boxes of comic books every week or so. I get a box delivered to my house. Then all of a sudden, all my projects got approved, and they just got approved like in April or May. So all of a sudden, I had to hunker down hardcore style and just start doing this stuff. And luckily, I had to pass two. I did have to turn down two things, which I don't regret, but I wish I didn't have to. And but those were pretty big things too. But maybe later I could pick that up again. But it's so weird that I'm doing this stuff, and it's just it's keeping me here, man. And now that summer's here and everyone's home, wife, kids are home, my guys here from college, everyone's working. Everyone needs rides. So my days are still vampire style. Like Salma's still here hanging out. She's so happy that I watched her on that Black Mirror. And I don't know what to do. After I watched that, I felt like I needed a cigarette. You know what I mean? But that was a cool show. Let me see who guys are saying. Like, shut up, Baltazar. Oh man, that guy's already here. Let's see, it's going to the party. August 5th party. I'll say the party dates. August 2023. Yeah, man, we're gonna have a party every year for YAGS. That'd be cool, right? Let's do it, man. YAGS will be annual. Yeah, the next 3 years will be an annual. YAGS will be an annual book for the next 3 years. Anyone? D. All right. Kevin Kleinhans's here. What was the July book of the month release? I have several books. My I couldn't update for May, June, July because my website is updating. The host Turbify is restructuring, and here's the whole story. They separated from Yahoo to become their own, and now they're restructuring. So, for instance, like one thing that I saw is like when I click on the order, it prints it out as a PDF. So that's kind of cool. Now I could save it and click it. So it made it a file. So that's one thing that they did. But they're still improving on that one button I need called the product wizard, add product wizard. And I can't do that. It's not highlighted. I was on the phone with them a few times already, and they told me the same thing. So they were supposed to be done June 1st. Then they were supposed to be done mid-June. And now they're saying July 1st, or now July 6th was the day. So today was the day. They're not finished yet. So my books are, I have a few here. My next book was this one. Meteorite number 3 was the book for June. For May, I think. Well, May was, I put 2 books up in May. I put Amazing Spider Monkey. I put him up there. I put 2 books in May. And Grimace number 1 and Monkey number 0. And then I put this one up for June, but it's not up there, but he's slated for June. And then I have Giro Man number 1. I have Who's Who in the Oya Comics Universe number 5. I have Action Cat, a new printing number 1. And I have Action Cat 3.5. So there's going to be 5 new books. The moment this website gets updated, there's going to be 5 new books for sale, possibly more, but 5 right now. I have 5 ready to go. I'm going to have probably the next book I sent to the printer, maybe Savage Amazement. I'm working on Webster the Spider Monkey number 2 and 3. I wrote all the stories. I have Golden Age Action Cat. I'm working on that. But right now the wrestling book is taking up some time, and the YAGS and my secret stuff. But I'm getting there, man. I got a lot of stuff that I'm trying to get out there, but I just have to be patient, wait for this website to upgrade. But it will. It will. Can you say what company your secret comics are for? Yeah, they're going to be published by Random House. It's a huge deal. But I can't tell you what company is making. Random House is the big publisher, the umbrella company. It's going to be cool, man. It's going to be cool. And it's going to be pretty awesome. YAGS will be annual CDC. Yeah, man. It'll be every year for the next 3 years. YAGS will be at San Diego Comic-Con. I will do my best. And I want to probably reprint the 6-page preview somewhere. This is going to be good. I can't let this go. Because if this, once I sell out of these, I might do it like a YAGS, a backstory kind of book. Because I have a lot of extra stuff that was never, it was printed once. It was on Comixology digitally, but I'll probably put it out in one of my books. And I'll just make it a YAGS extras or something like that. And the 6-page will be in there. And then I got a Frankenstein story. I have a little vampire story. I have a bunch of different stories that I could put in there. I got a little baby Sasquatch story. So I got a lot of cool stuff. It's all true, man. Every true. Bernie, sweet Bernie. Yo, what's going on? Sweetness is here. Wayne says, CM Punk. Maybe. I got like right now I'm working with Christopher Daniels and Kazarian and the Young Bucks. The Young Bucks have a story. I have to get to their stories. I'm drawing stuff. I have to get to the point where I send them what I need photos of, because in the book they get, like in the book you see their photos, and then they get, I'm going to show it to you. I'm going to show you guys. Like in the book, you see them as real photos, see? And then he gets zapped into the world. Ah, and he goes, hey, where'd you go, man? And then they end up in the, it's cool because they end up in beautiful downtown Skokie. And in this book, he ends up as a bad guy. There he is. Yeah. See, he shows up as a bad guy. But this is cool. They end up drinking the potion and going into the Aya Comics universe. And then it was cool because I was able to do Awesome Bear goes into the real world and he meets Cat. See, Awesome Bear, what are you doing here? And I bought I bought a photo of a bear. So it's public domain bear, so I don't get sued for copyright. So I bought a bear, so I own the bear photo. So whenever Awesome Bear goes into our world, he looks like that. So I just I just put the mask and cape on the bear. It's cool. It's all true. It will be worth a good unpacking when they get put up. Yeah, man. It's gonna be awesome because I'm gonna have a whole bunch of books to put up there, and it's driving me nuts that my site's not updating. But I know it'll be worth it. Right now, you can still buy stuff, but there's just no new stuff since April. The end of April, I uploaded the 2 May books like a week before, and then like 2 days later, my site they announced that it was going to be updating, and it's just very patient. And I get emails all the time and messages saying, "Please forgive us" and all this stuff. But I know it's going to be better because just the updates they did work better than they used to. It makes more sense. So it'll be cool, man. It'll be real cool. Swig. Now it's time to swig because I've been talking. Should I draw stuff? You guys want to see me draw stuff? I got a page from the AEW book. It's weird because the book used to be, this book started out as a TNA wrestling book, Wrestling Impact, because there's a, look at them. Hey, what's up, brother? And in here they had reference, they called each other, Awesome Bear called them a bad influence. And that used to be their tag team name. There they are fighting the guys. They were the bad influence. And then in this one, by the time they got here, they were in ROH. And I think they were called the Addiction. Yeah, they were called the Addiction. See, here's ROH even put an ad on the back. This is cool, man. It's just awesome being able to work with these guys. And they want to make the book, and I feel bad that I can't get it done faster because we wanted to get the book done for one of their big pay-per-views. But now they're working with AEW, and they were called SCU. So in the trade, I'm going to put all the drawings I've done for the team. I did a few T-shirts, some posters. The Young Bucks and these guys signed at our store. So I'm putting all that stuff in this trade. It's going to be every bit of crossover things we did with Daniels and Kazarian, and it's going to be cool. It's going to be really good. And I want to draw some stuff. I got a page here. Hopefully it's not spoilery. It's not bad, but it's the bad guys have just beat up our heroes, and they zap them and they're on the ground. So hopefully I won't lose viewers by switching over. I think I'll be okay because we're gonna turn this show into Famous Cartoonist Says Things. We're gonna turn it into Famous Cartoonist Draws Things. Let's do it. Hello, welcome back. Welcome to Famous Cartoonist Draws Things. Look, here's the page. I'm going to read it to you. Like right now, you see that you just got, there's Mark Quaid in the background, and they just got pounced on. They just got shocked. They got zapped with a death ray. They didn't kill him, of course, but he goes, bah, who cares what was going on? You guys don't even know what was happening on the last page. So who cares what was going on? Who cares what he has, what he was, oh, who cares what he was going to say? That's what it says. He talks too much anyway. Let's finish this. And then Awesome Bear's like sitting here going, oh, Mark Quaid and Dr. Gizmo, is it? I'm giving you a chance to surrender and come quietly, or else there's going to be trouble. And Action Cat says, yeah, we already destroyed one of your fake CDs. We can break this one too. Oh, because they're hurting. And then here's Dr. Gizmo. Really, Action Cat? Maybe you can destroy one of my robots. Perhaps even two. But can you destroy 100? 1,000? You like that? There they are. There's Dr. Gizmo. Look, here he is without the pencils. Look without the penciling behind him. Look at that. Crispy clean. Just like a Krispy Kreme donut. What? And then here's Awesome Bear. So I was drawing this last night, and this is when I ran out of steam. I drew this, and I'm like, I gotta go. I ran out of steam. Sometimes you run out of steam, man. Say, hey, man. But I'm gonna draw this. I'm gonna fill in some of this. So right now, this has been taking up time. This is page 12 of the second part of the story. And now that I had a trade paperback I didn't have to limit the story to 24 pages or whatever it was, 28 pages. This story suddenly became 40 pages. And the trade paperback will probably be around 120 to 140 pages. So this is going to be fun. Once this is done, man, I'm relieved. Once it's done, I could be happy to move on from this. Not that it's bugging me, but like it'd be so good to get this. It'd be so good to get this behind me and like have it in the bank, you know? Like I heard too, like it reminds me every time that I heard an interview with Vince Gilligan, the creator of Breaking Bad. And the question was, do you enjoy writing? And he says, no, I enjoy that I have written. I'm like, yeah, that's what it is, man. Cause like sometimes you like, it is work. It is work to draw comics, but it's fun. But after a while, you're like, man, I can't wait to get this done. And that's where I am with this, but I still like it. I'm having fun. And that's like not the thing I want anyone to think like, oh, he hates it. No. It's like, I really want to get it done because then I can look at it and says, wow, people dig it now. And it's real different. And I was telling one of my friends I went to lunch with today. I went to lunch with Comic Books for Kids guy. So we've been donating books to him. And I told him the same thing. I really like drawing comics, but I really like when I finish stuff so I could work on the next thing. And that's kind of where I am right now. And I can't wait, man. It's going to be good. Everything I'm working on right now is real exciting. I can't wait to get it done so people could see it. You know, and I could talk about it. Maybe after August, we're able to talk about a lot more stuff. But it's just cool. It's just cool. Oh, I think my famous friend here is Jamie Cosley's here. Yeah. I'm going to see what you guys are saying. I see stuff. People saying things. People are saying things. D. Brad says, I will always stay for the drawing. Yeah, man. Jamie Cosley. That's my famous cartoonist friend, Dr. Oh, yeah. Dr. Oh, yeah. I am the doctor of positivity. He already ate chat. Woohoo. Caught a stream. I love your comics, dude. Thank you, Peter. It's good to see you too, sir. Let's swig for Peter. Have a swig? If you have a swig, now's the time. Oh, yeah. If you guys like music too, my guy, Gordy, my son, has a bunch of new stuff on StreamYard. Not StreamYard. SoundCloud. There's a link in this description of this video. So you'll be able to see it. So if you're interested, I always draw when I draw, I put on his music. But normally I play it on here, but I get struck, and then I gotta keep writing the same thing over and over. So I was gonna play a little bit, maybe at the end. I don't know. You guys, I'm glad you guys like the. Well, I don't know if you do, but I I like playing the stuff in the beginning. I was gonna say you guys like those trailers and things in the beginning. It's just fun. And right now I'm having a good time making songs too. I've been making some songs. I got a Meteorite song that I wrote that I got to finish, and I got to finish it up on my what do you call it? What do you call it on your on the I don't know. I got to finish on my phone. It's on my phone right now, but it's a Meteorite song. I wrote the beats. It's a lot of it is just me making the beats with my face and my and my sound and my mouth, but it's pretty cool. But I sing on it, of course, and then uh, I have the Webster Spider Monkey song. But I like making songs. Oh, and if you guys are fans of our Tuesday night live show, the Crone Boys and I, Joe Crone, Adam Crone, and Artie Crone, we record a song or we record a show on Tuesdays live from All Your Comics. Well, I downloaded a few of them from Facebook, and they will be the first one is on YouTube. So I've been putting them up there. I wanted to put more, but the videos disappear from YouTube, or they disappear from Facebook after a few days, like after 30 days or so. But I was able to save like 6 of them. So they're going to be showing up on YouTube for the next few days or so. It'll be cool. And then we'll make a new one on Tuesday. It's just cool, man. It's just like doing all this stuff. Just like doing a lot of weird stuff. Just cool stuff, you know? Yeah, man. Shut up and draw. Seems like you're stuttering. Get your thoughts out, Baltazar. I know, man. Sorry. It's tough. Because I'm thinking about this drawing and I'm trying to think of what I just was about to tell you. You know, maybe it's your swig. It might be. Might be. Speaking of swig, kind of swig. Swig it with me if you got it. Oh, yeah, man. You guys like this? Should I put some music on anyway? Should we find some Gordy music? Let's see. I'll put it on and see what happens. Because usually the, what do you call it? YouTube is okay with it. It's always these meta people. These people. The meta people always say, hey, man, that's copyright in Nigeria, man. That's what they say. It like quiets the stream in other continents and countries. But I do like the songs, man. Hey, man. I should play the spoiler again. You want to hear the spoiler? I'm going to play the spoiler. You ready? I'm going to do it. Here it is. My Uncle Anthony, my Uncle Wally's song. They are called the Pedestrians. Here we go. Not even going to. Here it is. Let's start it over. You guys hear it? Listen up, Baltazar. I can't even hear it. It's cool, man. baby. I'm the spoiler, baby. I'm the spoiler, baby. Yeah, that's a Pedestrians from 1967, brought to you by a famous cartoonist, says things. This has been Sugar Ray. What's his name? Wolfman Jack on the air for you. Yes. It's a credit. Oh, like he says, oh, yeah, man. Oh, yeah, Matt Rogers. Yagams, sir, Yagams. Oh, yeah, Peter. Peter says, oh, the critic's back. The critic is always here. Shut up, Balthazar. See? Swig. Swig for Peter. Swig it again. What do you think about Ryan Seacrest becoming the new host to Wheel of Fortune? I say give Ryan Seacrest all the jobs. I enjoy him so much. I like him. He's handsome. He's soothing. Whenever I see a scary movie, I want to watch him before I go to bed. So I'm not frightened. I don't have nightmares. And he's just taking over everything, man. I like him. I like him. Good evening, gentlemen. There's Doc. The doc is in the house. Somebody eat an apple, keep the doctor away. I don't know. Or is it something like that? What keeps the doctor there? A cough, a sneeze? This is hilarious without the music. Should be very, very quiet. Mr. Clooney's drawing. Yeah, man. Should I put the music on? Should I find Gordy's music? Because I'm a spoiler. Let's do it. I'm gonna put Gordy's music on. Why not? I'll just say that I'll just say, hey man, you must allow me to play this music. Because I always say that we own the music, and I'm gonna put a little bit. I'm gonna put a little bit on here. What the heck? Something just happened. It knocked me off. Here it is. I clicked on something and it got weird. Here we go. A little bit. I'll go quiet, just to have it in the background. Is that cool? Not too loud? So I know that when you listen to it, it goes, you know, just go a little bit. Just go a little bit in the background. Yeah. Let's see. What's happening? Did you have a Grimace birthday shake at Mickey D's? I did. I really liked it. It was really good. And according to the internet, it kills you, but I was okay with it. It didn't kill me. It was very enjoyable. I liked it a lot. See, listen a little bit sound, just a little bit of sound. It's like, what size pen are you using? Oh, all the letters were there for me to read it another way. But what size pen are you using? I don't know. It's the brush size says it's 1.00 mm. I hop between a 1 and a 2 on my inking. The four chores. How you doing? I'm doing good. The four chores. The four chores. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, man. It feels good to be drawing. If you don't play background music, you could play background noise, like a bowling alley or how badly. Boy, I could. You know, it was weird because I would play the music that StreamYard offers for background music, and then I would get copyright struck for that. So, like, what was going on? Yeah, this is awesome. Krypton Report podcast says this is awesome. Thanks, man. Thank you, everyone, for joining. You know, doesn't mean I'm leaving right now. I always say that when I'm about to go. Thank you for joining me here today. But today we're going to be drawing some more. We'll draw more stuff. Because I'm the spoiler. Oh, what happened, man? There's commercials? But I pay for no commercials. Let me see if do I have to sign in? I pay for no commercials, man. What's going on here? Oh, I got to sign in. All right. Sign in. Why you oughta, why I oughta. Because I have songs on there too. Man, I don't know what's going on. You guys can't see this, right? All right. I should be able to. All right. I should be able to hear it now without commercials. 'Cause you know what? I have. Look at this. I actually have a. I have a SoundCloud page that I recorded my songs on, and there's 5 pages right now. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, and I'm gonna play them for you. This is insane. I got music on SoundCloud. So you guys, if you ever need the musical stylings of the famous one, you could always hear. Go to SoundCloud and hear the music without the video. There it is. I'm gonna thicken up this line a little bit. I didn't know I had to sign in on SoundCloud to get the commercial-free goodness. Your music sucks, Baltazar. Stick to drawing. You know, but Wayne's a fan. He likes it. Mm-hmm. All my songs, no rehearsing. I did it in one take. I do all my songs in one take. I get it right every time. Get it right every single time. No retakes. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, 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 yeah. A good song. They're gonna stand the test of time. That might be all I have. This is a confusing. Oh, I don't know. It's me on the guitar, by the way. See what I got. See what I got. This foot's over here. I think I may have heard them all. To save myself in the audience. Yeah, yes, like this song. I don't know what's going on. Can't do it. Can't do it anymore. All right, here we go. Come on, Gordy. Gordy, take us out. Yeah, Gordy's taking us out now. Follow SoundCloud. We'll support my guy, Gordon Baltazar. He's got a little tag button on there. Give him some money. I don't know how you do it, but it's on there. He's got 30 followers. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens, man. People are still watching. Krypton says this is awesome. He still thinks it's awesome. All right, let's see. Yeah, man, it's not bad for Friday night. It's not Friday, Baltazar. Sorry. Let's see what happens here. I'm gonna add another layer. Add another layer. I need to. That wasn't it. That was the wrong button. This is a wrestling match between our wrestling heroes and the villains. Beat them up. He just beat them up. Oh, that wasn't it. Let's go behind. There you go. It's getting confusing now. I gotta see what's going on here. Okay, there it is. There it is. All right, I got it. I got it. I was a bit confused there for a moment. I remember asking Daniels one time, why does he wear, what made him wear what made him wear pants? Like, he's got long pants with bell bottom, like flare pants. And I asked him, what made you wear those? And he says, because no one else has them. Like, that was such a good answer. He's like, he wants to look different than everyone else in the wrestling ring. So that's why he wears the flare pants. That's obvious, Baltazar. We already knew that. Oh, man. Critic's rough today. Critic is rough. Critic is here. Critic is here and ready to pounce. Ready to destroy your world. Okay, let's see what we got. My boys went to an art gallery show today. I don't know where they just got up. They just got up and left. Hey man, we're gonna go support the arts, man. And then my girl went to a sleepover. And my wife is upstairs watching. There's a new show she watches. Man, what was it called? It's a zombie show, a new zombie show. I watched a little bit of it. I saw the first episode and I liked it. I remember what it was called now. Oh, it's called Black Summer, which I saw the first episode and it was pretty cool. It was creepy. So she's watching that. She's already on she's way ahead. I only saw the first episode. But she tried to make me watch it like she did with Breaking Bad. With Breaking Bad, she put it on while I was drinking coffee. She put Breaking Bad on while I was drinking coffee, and I ended up watching like the first 3 or 4 episodes. But this was okay, but I don't know if I need more zombies. I'm still getting through Walking Dead. Walking Dead's still good. I'm still enjoying it. I'm on the episode where Ezekiel. I think they have Negan in jail. I don't remember, but I'll catch up on that. But I'd like to finish that. The zombies are definitely creeping in to my psyche. Hey man, But we'll see. See how it goes. See how it goes. Gotta put his little. He's got that little Ankh tattoo. The Ankh means, I believe it means everlasting life. Might be wrong. Hey man, you're wrong again, dude. My brother. Hey man. All right, let's see. Look at that. Is that too much deets? Is that too much deets? Yeah, I don't like that. You should just be straight like this. Yeah, it's better. Instead of having the lightning bolt for extra effect. Yeah, that's cool. Hey man, it looks real cartoony, man. It does. It looks extra cartoony. Can't wait for it. I could wait. I could wait for everything. So I shouldn't say I can't wait. People say that in anticipation, but in actuality, yes, you can wait. You have to wait. It's time. Time only moves as fast as you can bear it. I don't know. Stop talking like that, Balthazar. Sorry, man. Got inspired by E176 YAGMS. Avoid spoilers, man. The internet is wrong. The movie was good. The internet is real wrong. People like to complain about movies, and they like to get their first review out there. I really enjoyed Indiana Jones. Of course, I won't spoil. Don't listen to the internet because they might spoil. They probably will spoil now. If you want to see the movie, go see it. It's really good. If you want to see the Flash, go see it. Don't listen to the internet. The internet is stupid. Unless you're doing a live show right now, like me, my show is awesome. The best show on the internet right now. That's why I can't go every day. I gotta savor it, you know? Gotta savor. Gotta savor this show. Famous Cartoon System. Sometimes I can't do it. It's hard. It's hard to keep a schedule. I wanted to keep a schedule with my shows. It's difficult. I never know where I'm gonna be today, unless it's on my calendar. It's the only way I know where I'm gonna be somewhere. You're here right now, Balthazar. I know, man. Where's my stuff? Speaking of stuff, I just mailed out a bunch of stuff. Anyone who's waiting for stuff should be getting their stuff. I mailed out some stuff to bonus people who didn't even know they were getting stuff. I was thinking about friends and I sent them stuff. How do you like that? I wish that was my stuff, Balthazar. Man, critics, he's always there, waiting to pounce. Man, I like that. Is that cool? Is that cool, man? I haven't had the music on in a while, but I guess I'm going to cut and paste the same thing over and over today. Hey, man, they always forgive me, and then they take away the copyright strike. Maybe you shouldn't mention it then, Balthazar. You're letting them know. I'm like, man, sorry. What do you guys think? Does this look cool? Took a long time to ink these guys, man, so I keep talking. Let's see. Don't think I saved yet. Let's see how they look. Like when I take away the pencils. Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, yeah, man. Look at that. Look good. Kaz and Daniels. He just got roughed up. Got roughed up, man. Hey, man. You're a little bit rough, man. Mark Quaid. John Mark Quaid now. A good friend, Mark Quaid. Mark Quaid is evil. Remember that? Mark Quaid is always evil. You do like that or like this? Do it perfectly round. Oh, first one's better. Yeah, it's too big. Go like that. Yeah, 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 man. I'm gonna go like this, just to break it up. Nobody even knew I was gonna do that. It's unpredictable, man. Who's the guy who draws and talks? This cartoonist sucks everything up. Let's see. We gotta edit that now off the live show. It's cool, man. I'm trying to make our YouTube channel grow a little bit, but it's hard to do when I don't add videos. I added a video, a 7-second video. You guys seen it? It's on our YouTube channel right now. It's a 7-second video, and it's called "How You Doing, Chewbacca." That's the name of the video. Sweet, sweet. I'm gonna see what you guys are saying. You guys are saying things. There's still people watching, man. This is awesome. Peter says, "I'm drawing comics while watching you draw comics. It doesn't get better." Oh my God, this is it's like a time loop. Like the apes I'm about to send in the past have to survive so I can have a future apes, chimpanzee babies need to thrive and take over the world. Black Summer is a good zombie fun. Yeah, I watched the first episode. I liked it. I wasn't ready for more at the time. I watched it on maybe July 4th morning. No, July 3rd. It was one of those days, just a few days ago. Then we saw Indiana Jones on July 4th, which was really cool. Who writes the wrestling comics? Oh, Christopher Daniels wrote these stories. Christopher Daniels writes all of these stories for all of these books. He wrote all of these, and he's writing a new one. He sent me a Young Buck story. He's writing all of these stories. So Christopher Daniels gets the writing credit. It's pretty fun. Did you see the trailer for new Walking Dead series with Negan? No, I did not. I'm curious because I think it's going to be him and Maggie in the new series, which is weird because he smashed her husband's head with that baseball bat. I really like Negan. He's the whole reason why I'm watching the show. He's the most interesting character on there. I've seen some of the Whisperers episodes, but I need to watch. I need to catch up because I'm like I think it goes to season 11. I think I'm on season 9 right now. I'm watching that and watching them. They just had some of the guys. Oh, they just introduced the Whisperers. There was the scene where spoiler spoiler. It was a scene where they were all in the dark trying to go through a fence or something, and then the Whisperer zombies like killed one of the guys. They killed Jesus. Jesus died. Spoiler, but it's not the traditional way you kill a Jesus. This guy got killed by zombies. But it's weird because wasn't Jesus the original zombie? I don't know. We'll edit that out. That was poor taste. I'm sorry. Shut up, Balthazar. See, you guys always here. Signing off, sir. I hope you have a great show. Thank you for coming, Wayne. You're a good man. I will see you at San Diego. I'm all ready to go. I got my $800 flight. Cost me $800 for my flight there and back to San Diego. $800. So I keep thinking, will this be my last San Diego con? Because I used to spend $2,000 to get there. Now I'm spending 3,000, and I'm spending closer to 4,000 just for that weekend, and it's getting pricey, man. And every time I go fly to places and spend a lot of money to be there, I always feel like I'm just giving away my books. And now that I'm printing my own stuff, like it's a hard look at what am I doing there, you know. And the schmooze is all happening at home, man, and it's all happening with these book shows. I don't know. We'll see. I have to have a long talk with Franco Aureliani and see if maybe he wants to take over. this table. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm doing back to back. I'm doing San Diego, and then the following weekend is Terrificon, which is crazy that that's happening. But I'm doing it because to counterbalance, because Terrificon for me is a free show, and then coming from San Diego, going right to Terrificon might be something that would be easier to handle. I'm gonna turn off this music because I feel like I'm talking over it. I'm talking loudly, and it's hurting my throat. But I think that I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure. But if I'm spending all that money to go to one show, I'm figuring if I spend all that money to go to two shows back to back weekends, then I could break it up in half, mathematical and all that. But we'll see, man. I hope to see you in San Diego. I'm sorry for my comment. You guys, I probably lost a few of you or got you more because I know that. But that's just the life, man. That's like real life. Like I got to spend money to go all these places. I got to spend money to print books. You got to spend money every day to feed people. So got to spend money to go see 3 movies every weekend in a row. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If I make good contacts out there, this should be cool. It's looking good, bro. Looking cool, my brother. Thank you, man. I am too. I too am drawing along. Yeah, man. Let's do it. The nostalgia for the 70s is here. Hi, Art. I was on the Meagle live stream with you a while back. You were trying to convince me to like Star Wars. Oh, I know who you are, sir. You're the $6 million man guy, right? But yeah, man. The original Star Wars. You're free to roam after that, but original Star Wars. I hope I convince you. I really like it. So that's cool. Couldn't even hear any music. Well, good. I turned it off because I was starting to yell. I kept turning it down every few seconds. But we're gonna do this. Hopefully, I won't get silenced. Let's see, man. I'm gonna finish up this Quadian, Mark Quaid. He is a Quadian. Well, there's another. I think those are other guys called the Quadians. And I'm currently working on issue 6 of Who's Who in the IA Comics universe. Number 5's coming out. I'll have it on my site soon. I'll have them in San Diego, and it features the characters from Gilbert and the characters from Drew and Jot, the Drew and Jot book. Which, man, I got stories to tell about that. But there'll be some news hopefully with Drew and Jot soon. I don't know if I'm allowed to say what they are yet because it's not my place. But the publisher has made some decisions. That's all I can say, which will allow me to show you things in the future. But every time I work on something, man, it's always something that in the back of my head, I know what's going to happen. So that's all I could say. You guys can predict. I'll tell you in private if you see me. Not on the live, but it's not a bad thing. Not bad stuff. Just things have been altered, if you will. What's that mean, Balthazar? Where's my stuff? That's another thing. The where's my stuff question may be answered soon. Is that what he looks like, this Mark Quaid guy? I forgot. I knew he has an evil eye ring around his eye, but I'm not sure. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it anyway. You know why? Because there's no editor to tell me, hey, man, that's wrong. I'm just going to do it. This way I color that up so I don't forget to color it when I go in. When I go in, man. When I go in to color it. Press save. Saving it. Does it look cool? We're in swig. It's time to swig. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see. That was a good refreshing. Man, ever since the 4th of July, my days have been screwed up. Because there was like 3 days in a row that felt like Sundays. Not like ice cream Sundays, but like the day Sunday. And then today feels like Friday. And I know it's not. I only know it's not because my son told me it's not Friday. Dad, it's not Friday. So it felt like Friday to me. You feel like Friday too, Baltazar? I'll give you a Friday. Man, that guy's crazy. A critic, man. I gotta make a critic action figure. Better not make one of me, Baltazar. You know, he's crazy, that critic guy. Look at, he's going. You know what I saw too, what I really liked? I had a good time watching it, was the new version of the, what's it called? West Side Story. And it movie, it was really good. Let me give him some of these things. Maybe. Yeah. It was really cool. I didn't think it was going to be good. But I was in a hotel room. I was coming back from, I went to, where did I go? Virginia Beach, whatever that show was. It was, I forgot what the show, Tidewater Con. And the thing about these Tidewater shows, there's several shows. And the Tidewater Con guy said, hey, man, would you like to do any of my shows, man? And I said, yeah. So he sent me a list of his shows. And I picked a few that coordinated with me, with Famous Cartoonist schedule. But what I like about his shows is that he has a mascot character for every one of his shows. So the Tidewater Con guy was, I think he was a shark. I'm into sharks. I dig sharks. Sharks and polar bears are my favorite animals. And the shark guy was real cool. But on all of his shows, he always has some kind of mascot, a different animal. It's a cartoony animal. And I asked the guy who drew these, and it was our good friend Shane Campos. And Shane Campos has a story in, I think, Aya Comics number 14. He drew a little Adventure Bug or a Awesome Bear story. So Shane Campos is awesome. He's a good cartoonist, real good cartoonist. He's cool. And when I saw these characters, they're like, hey, man, you should make a comic book with these guys. And he said, you want to do it for me? And I said, no. You should find someone to do this. Like, who drew these? And he said, Shane Campos, man. And so hopefully Shane's working on that. That would be cool. Maybe I'll write stories for it. Maybe. But I'm real curious because these characters were so cool looking. They deserve like they really deserve some kind of comic book. For all these characters, really, they look cool. But anyway, what I was getting at was, what was I getting at? What are you talking about, Baltazar? I was going to tell you guys something. Let's rewind. I was going to talk about, man, I forgot what it was. It was good stuff, though. It's good stuff. I forgot what it was now. And I forgot. I forgot what it was, but I could talk about Tidewater Con. But it was a cool time. I got to see friends. I wrote a lot of stories at the airport. I'm trying to remember what I was gonna say. But I went on a tangent, man. You go on tangents all the time, Baltazar. So I went on a tangent about the characters. Marquade? No, I don't know. It'll come back. Probably come back after I log off. Why you gotta say that? Oh, I forgot what it was. It almost came back. For those of you just joining, this is the part on the show where I just say whatever's on my mind. That's how the whole show is, Baltazar. You guys saying stuff? How's he look? Let's see. And look at. I'm gonna clean it up. Watch. I'm gonna erase. Not erase. I'm gonna blind, whatever you call it. Look at. It looks pretty cool thus far. It's pretty clean, right? Clean and neat, honey. See, I don't need the blue. Blue is just words. Yeah, the blue is just words. And my pencils are just like there to guide me. They're not, as they say, set in stone. Nothing's ever set in stone. Everything can be moved. Especially when you create your own comics. You can do whatever you want. You don't have to just, nothing's set in stone. I like to set your stone. Oh, man, that guy's crazy. Why did critic hates me so much? Somehow this looks better. Catch, let's see. That's all right. I'm gonna keep it like that. Doom, 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 doom. All right, let's see. Let's see how this goes. There we go. Look at that. You can hear the scraping of my. You can hear the scraping of my pen on the screen. It's because my pen is not pointing as much. It's got a little. It's getting worn down. It's almost time to. It's almost time to put a new nib. That's what they're called, nibs. I always thought that was funny. When I was in college, I learned that. It's called a nib. And nib doesn't mean anything else but nib. That's all it means. Make fun of me, man? No. You should do a little sidekick guy called nib. He could be the sidekick for the critic, man. Critic is rough. Critic is here to destroy you. Can't trust him. Can't trust a critic. I'm going to destroy you, Baltazar. I know, man. I'm going to add some texture. Look at this. I'm going to add some of these lines. Make them real evil. Just saying I add stuff. Look at me going crazy. Look, I'm going crazy. No one can control me. Look at it. I'm going to add some scales. Should I do scales? I'm doing it. I didn't even ask permission. It's like, hey, man, you can't do scales. All right, let me see. Because I'm a spoiler. You guys want to hear the song again? You like my uncle's song? I'm going to play it. Because I'm a spoiler. How about we do it again? Should we do it again? Here it goes. Hit it. Spoiler. Heck yeah, man. Good stuff. Let's see. The nostalgic guy. Yes, the $6 million man guy. I remember you, sir. Baby. I'm the spoiler, baby. Will issue 5 and 6 be available at Comic Book Mania? Featuring Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Sewer at the end of the month. You'll be there, right? Um, I think the Comic Book Mania show is the same weekend as Terrificon. So I will not be there. I don't know what issue 5 and 6 is. Is that from I don't know. I don't know what it is, sir. I'm not working on Ninja Turtles. But no, I won't be there. Um I would like to, but I will be at Terrificon in Connecticut. East Coast? I'll be at the East Coast. Wolf E, hi, good sir in chat. Coming in late. We'll have to rewind later to see if I missed any news. You missed a few things. Maybe like updating websites, working with AEW, few things, YAGS announcements, doing some YAG stuff. How easy was it to adapt the old Crybabies into YAGs? Oh, it was fun, man. Like I went back and read them all. I read 8. The first 8 is one big story. The first 3 issues of Crybabies was crazy and weird and goofy. And like I didn't know how to do it. Like I learned how to make comic books by making the craze, but the first issue was, when you look at your original stuff, it's just bad. And then the second issue was a little better. Third issue was a little better. By the fourth issue, I had a story. And so I eliminated whatever came in the original. Whatever came in the original stories was kind of weird. And I was watching lots of, at that time in early 90s, like Wayne's World and Jerky Boys humor. So there was a lot of weird innuendos and things like that. So I eliminated all that and I focused on issue 4 through 8, which was a really good story, I thought, about the Cray Stick of Joy and Kranobi's journeys and the Gouache Monster War and stuff. So I took all that and read it all, wrote down notes, rewrote it, and I didn't really change the story much, but I made it better. Like I added stuff to the story. I added a lot of lore because my sons, both boys, read the books. And they said that the YAGS book has lots of lore. And that's the way I want it to be. Like the first book, I want it to be real, filled with backstory, and I want to bring you into the world. And everything's calm and breezy, and there's good guys versus bad guys. And then book 2, everything goes to hell. Everything is like there's a war going on. There's like hopelessness. So like everything goes. And then, of course, there's good guys save the day, but at a cost. And so book 3 takes place in another like dimension because of the results of the end of book 2. There's not even spoilers. You guys are going to see. So book 3, I didn't write yet. Book 3 is I never made it. I know what's going to happen, but it's only in my sketchbook. I never printed it. So book 3 of YAGS is going to be 100% new territory that I never went to. So I know the way book 2 ends. And if you follow the original Crybaby stories, you see all of this happening. And I wrote it in a way where Kranobi's flashbacks kind of like, if you're an original reader, you're going to say, oh yeah, I remember that. And you're going to go along with the ride for Kranobi and Kraysky and the Wizard. And in book 2, you see the Cray cousins, which in the original series, they were brothers and siblings. There were 3 brothers. The Cray brothers, they were like 3 guys that went their own way. So, but in this book, I made them Cray cousins just so I could use the double C Cray cousins. But it makes more sense that they're cousins in book 2. And book 2 is going to be real cool. It's really like a Wizard of Oz, Lord of the Rings type journey story. Um, but it's real cool, and it's always what I wanted it to be. And I was inspired by craze like Lord of the Rings, Wizard of Oz, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and there's a lot of stuff from Indiana Jones. Uh, what's that last one? The Crusade with those guys who were protecting the Grail. That was it. That influenced a lot of my stories in the '90s too. So, man, it's just cool. It's cool to see what's going to happen, and I can't wait to get to issue 3, to book 3. I'm halfway through book 2, and I have a lot of scenes still to add to book 2, but it's all kind of I'm writing it in scenes. I still have to put it together, but I have the scenes where they need to be. But I have the scenes the way I've written them out, but I need to put them in the book in the right spot. So I'm still working on book 2, but it's going cool, man. That was a good question, sir. Aren't we all? Aren't we all a little bit goofy? We might be. Troy says, I'm painting a Patrick the Wolf Boy sculpt while listening to famous cartoonist talk. Wow. It's a good night. Oh, thanks, man. See, that inspires me to keep going. It keeps going. Wow, it's been a long time since I've been able to see it live. Hello, Mickey. Yeah, you're awesome. Yeah, good to see you too. It's been a little while. I've been real busy with deadlines and just work, weird hours. So far, my hours have been, I've been okay, but it's just been these weird times. And a lot of times, today, my son's, nobody's working. I don't have to go pick up anybody. So that helps me out a lot. But I could just do my thing. Do my thing like a chicken wing, an onion ring. Is it an onion wing or chicken ring? I could just do my thing and not worry about having to be anywhere. So that's why you get the show today, folks. I almost went on a few nights ago, but I always decide too late, like at 3 in the morning. I'm like, oh, I'm feeling good. But lately, I've been going to bed at like 5 a.m. Still works though, still good. Cause on a spoiler, That's a cool song, man. You guys should all go on YouTube. The only song, the version I found was on YouTube. It's called The Spoiler by the Pedestrians. The Pedestrians is my Uncle Anthony, lead singer, and Uncle Wally's on the keyboards. So I recommend it. They're really cool. Like I said earlier, like the Pedestrians played at my mom and dad, their wedding, and Uncle Wally was the keyboard player for the Pedestrians, and Uncle Anthony is my dad's brother. So the band played, and Uncle Wally, the keyboard player, met my Aunt Bertha, who was at the wedding, and then they got married. He said, hey man, who's that? Who's that beauty? Who's that queen? And then he met her, and then that was it. That's where they met. So they met. My Uncle Wally and Aunt Bertha met at my parents' wedding, which is kind of cool. I never knew that until recently. That's kind of cool. It's a little bit of trivia for everybody. Because I'm a spoiler. I like that. And my Uncle Wally just told me that story. I never knew that. Growing up, I never knew. Look at that, he's screaming. Who cares what he was going to say? He talks too much anyway. Let's finish this. That's it. Let's see. Let's see what we got. See, I got to darken up this purple because it's... Let me see. I'm going to darken up the purple so I can see it better. There you go. See, now I can see it. All right, let's see. I better save, right? I forgot where they are. Yeah, Christopher Daniels wrote this story. He writes comics. He writes real good stories. And you wouldn't, like, most of the time, like, you wouldn't think wrestlers can write good stories, but he does, man. His stories are awesome. And when you think about it, you're like, oh yeah, that's true, because they write storylines every time they go out there, you know. So it was pretty cool to get a story from Daniels, which is really good. He's an awesome writer. So if he ever wants to write stories in the future, that would be awesome. I would love to draw them. But I'm trying to catch up on things right now. You just said you were busy, Baltazar. I know, I'm real busy doing things. Hopefully I could catch up on things. Hopefully my schedule should open up around September. It looks like maybe October, November. Because in October, I'm doing a signing with Jamie Cosley at a haunted house, October 21st. I'm flying out to North Carolina. I think it's North Carolina. Mechanicsville, North Carolina, or West Virginia. I don't know. North Carolina. We're going to do the haunted house on Route 360. There's videos online with this house, and there's ghost investigators checked out this house. Oh, I got to tell you guys too. You guys here? You want to hear something? I went to see the Ringling Brothers Mansion, like the Ringling Brothers Circus people. Al Ringling is one of the Ringling Brothers, and he lived in a mansion in Baraboo, Wisconsin. And we got a tour of the mansion we always wanted to see, and this time it was open. They had a brewery downstairs, which was like real cool. But this mansion, we got a tour of it. It's really awesome. But the tourist people said the place was haunted. And there's been visions of people see the Ringling Brothers, or Mr. Ringling and his wife. They would see the ghost of them, and sometimes the ghost would join the tour, like when they would do a tour of the museum or tour of the mansion. Sometimes the Al Ringling and his wife, I forgot his wife's name. I know it started with an E. I'm going to call her Edna. Al Ringling and Edna, they would join the people. They would join the group, like the people getting the tour. The Ringlings would actually join them and walk with them as if they're visiting their home. And that's what she said in the tour. So I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I started asking questions, of course, about the ghost. I was making fun, like, is there any clown ghost from the circus? And she said there could be. And people were like, oh, that was funny. Who's this guy? He's funny. But then, me being the slow mover I am, I move slow. I follow the pack. When people are going places, I seem to lag behind sometimes. And I was lagging behind, and there was also a photographer guy who was lagging behind, because after every time we went into a different room, he would stand behind and take photos. So I was lagging behind because I don't walk fast, because my heels still hurt. So when I walk downstairs, I go slow. So I'm lagging behind. And every time we left the room, the guy would take photos. So I'm like, I wonder what he sees, you know? So I took a few photos here and there. And when I got home, I looked at my photo, checked out my photos. And I looked on one of my photos, and it was a staircase. I took a picture of the staircase because I liked the way the stairs looked. Stairs were cool. And I looked on the staircase, and all of a sudden I saw, like, you know, when you go through, you scroll through and you see a live, when you take a photo that's live, it moves slightly and then it focuses. Well, when I looked at the staircase, there was a little orb, a little shiny little ball of light that moved on my live. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is weird. And so when there's an option on the live stream to show it as a movie, and then when I put it as a movie, the orb started walking down the stairs. The movie turned into like a 1 second thing to like a 5 second thing. And the orb started moving down the stairs. And in the video, while I lagged behind, everyone was in the next room looking at the pool table. And I was about to join them, but I lagged behind saying, this is a cool staircase. I'm going to take this photo. And I took the photo, and then I didn't look at it later. I just wanted the staircase was cool. But I think that there was someone on the stair posing for the photo, because the moment I took the photo, I walked over to that room and that orb followed me in there. And I came back and I saw that, and I showed my family. My kids were freaking out. They said, Dad, you caught something. And they want me to call the paranormal investigators and all this stuff. And I got to finish the video. I got to make a video. But it's really cool and it's really convincing. And I think I got something on this video. And I showed some of the guys at Skokie. And the first reaction is always like, oh my God, what is that? And then the second reaction is like, it kicks in gear like, well, it could be. Like, nope. The first reaction was true, man. So I got this thing caught on my video. I think I caught an orb. I caught an apparition, which is going to be it's going to be cool. I'm going to reveal it to everybody. Eventually you will see what I saw. You just show it. Stop talking about it, Baltazar. I know. It's going to be cool, man. I'm going to add some stuff here. Let's see. But yeah, it's cool. I don't know if I have. Should I show it on here? You guys want to see it? Maybe I'll show it when I go big screen. I don't know how to do all that yet. Let's see. I'm going to look for it, because I'm the spoiler. Oh, here it is. Wait, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. I'm just going to show you the video, or the picture. I'm going to show it real close. You guys can't see it. I'll wait till I get big screen. But I'm going to make a video of this. And it's cool, man. Like, I don't know what happened. But when I looked at it, I must have watched it about 200 times. And everyone agrees I got something on video. Like, you can't see a person, but the orb definitely moves. It has intelligence. It's moving like somebody walking downstairs. It's bouncing. There are naysayers, of course. People are going to say, shut up and draw, Baltazar. You're staying up too late, man. They're going to say that. But I know it's true. I know it to be true. Like, there's got to be, like, let's see. I got to add deets to this. I'm going to add something here. Needs to be something, because they're in the laboratory. I'm going to add this. I'm going to add some shocking things here, because I'm a spoiler. Baby. Do you guys like this show? Is this a good show? I like doing these shows, man. I wanted to do more. I wanted to do a show earlier, but I couldn't quite find the time. But yeah, man. And I watched a lot of these ghost investigations that took place at the Al Ringling Mansion. And they all support what the tour guide said, because there's the Al Ringling Mansion had or Al Ringling, I mean, he had a secret brewery that went on during the Prohibition era. So he was making some illegal beverages in his basement. And so he had a brewery that was underground, and he had secret tunnels that led to like across town into a church and all this stuff. And I watched these investigations, and one of the guys who was listening to they had one of those spirit boxes, and they were talking about how Al Ringling was talking about his recipe. And I thought that was real cool because the tour guide mentioned that Al Ringling had a recipe in the basement for brewing beer. That was cool. And I tried that. I tried the beer, and it's really good. And we bought a pack, you know, and then I drank it all, and I asked my wife to go get some more. And so I have a whole bunch of Al Ringling beer in my fridge. Shut up, Balthazar. You ain't coming for talking about booze. No. Like, that's it. Let's see. I think this might be done. Let me see. See, it looks more laboratory-ish. Because on the spoiler, on the spoiler, I'm going to do like this too. I'm going to add one more. Yeah, I'm going to do like that. You can't do that, man. I got so many comics right now I want to get done. Spider Monkey number 2 and 3. I wrote number 2 and 3. And number 3 could end. It could end, but it could lead into an epic story. Like it's a real cool origin story of the monkey and the lizard war. But I don't know if I'm going to go that way. I don't know if I'm going to. It could continue. I can make issue 4 of Webster Spider Monkey, this epic war. Or I could just end it there and let your imagination take over. I might do that. Or I want to pitch the Webster Spider Monkey story as a trade paperback, and we'll see what happens. If not, then I'll do it myself. Because the good thing about like pitching things, if nobody wants it, I do it myself anyway. So the option's always there, man. I do it myself, man. All right, those dots are there because when I delete this later, Photoshop. Let's see what it looks like. Look at that. That looks cool. I'm going to add some hurting lines around these guys' heads, though. Because they just got zapped. So they need to look like they just like, oh. Know what I mean? They need that, oh. It's even going to buff. Look at that. This guy, too, needs something. I don't like that last one. That one too. Let me change it like this. See, Action Cat has it already. Adventure Bug. Oh, I need a sweet. That was the dryness. Talking too much. Yeah. Oh, yeah, man. How's it look? He needs some kind of detail, this guy. I'm going to add something to him. Just like this or something. Does it look weird? Let's see. Does that look weird? Yeah. Get rid of that. So yeah, man, I'm working on this ghost video, and I want to make it where I want to submit it to like paranormal caught on tape or whatever they call it, paranormal caught on camera, because nobody has tape anymore, and it always bugs me when people call it. It's on tape, man. It's not on tape. No one has tape. No one used tape for like 40 years. But I want to submit it to Paranormal, caught on camera. I want to submit it, but I want to do my own video first so they could just play my video on their show. What if I did that? That'd be cool, right? Look at this. Okay, I'm going to save it. I saved it, man. The wheel is spinning. Spinning wheel of justice. Let me see. I'm going to export it so I can color it. Let's see if I have it. Always got to be careful about these folders, man, because if you zoom in here, you can see all my secret projects. I just told you the secret. I like this guy, Dr. Gizmo. He's cool. All right. We're going to transition. Now is the time on Famous Cartoonist Says Things. But we transition back. Back, I say. We transition back. Famous Cartoonist Says Things. Let's do it. We're saying things live. I might show you that video. Here, I'm going to show you what the ghost I found. It's going to be weird looking through a video at me showing you a video, but that's what I'm going to do. Okay? You probably won't even be able to see it because I'm going to do, all right, I'm going to show you the staircase. It's just on my phone. You're not even going to see. But I circled it. You see? On my phone. See that little dot? See that dot that I circled? There's a real little dot. It looks like a speck. But I didn't notice this until I zoomed away and it started moving. Oh, there it is. Oh my God. Like here's the video. You probably won't even see it. Like I'm gonna scroll this way. Watch that little dot. You guys watching? Watch that dot. People who went away are gonna have to watch this another time. Wait, that's my linkage dollar. Watch this. Look at that dot. See where that red dot? No, watch. Where is it? This way. Watch. Look at it. You see that? Oh. I'm going to wait for the whole I'm going to wait for the whole thing. I'm going to show it. It'll be much clearer. But I saw something, man. I got it on there. Just wait. Let's see what you guys are saying. Painting a Patrick head. I like that. It's been a long time since we went live. Doc says, swig. That's good, man. Yeah, man. I can't wait, man. I'm doing a lot of cool stuff. Hopefully this AEW book, I can finish it soon. I'm on page 12 of a second part of the story. Is about 40 pages. So I'm about halfway through. And then there's a Young Buck story. I have to draw that. If you're wondering what my shirt says, look at my shirt. YAGMS. You guys are awesome. It's like, let's see what D. Brad says. It's a teeny ghost, maybe a dead bug. See? That's what people thought. But when you see the video, it was very, very, very convincing. There's when I look through it, I look at the photo and it was set on live and it moved. I put it on live bounce, and it moved weird. Then I put it on, there's two settings, bounce, and the other one was loop. Yeah, loop. And it moved. And then when I saved as a movie, it showed more. And man, I was really into it. And everything the ghost or the tour guide told us about the ghost, I felt it in that place. And there was another lady was a lady who was there. It was the wife of the photographer, the guy taking photos. And every time we went into her room, I caught on what she was doing. Like, she was like sending out like feelers, like she's going in every room, like trying to absorb something. And we went into the room where Ringling died. He died in the bathtub. And when I walked over the threshold, I felt something. And I have experienced things in the past that things talk to me, things touch me, things like I just see stuff. I got too many things, like Indiana Jones. I've seen a lot of things I can't explain. I don't believe in magic, but I've seen things that I don't know what it was. You know, it's the same thing. I've seen things that I can't explain. And of course, no one believes, but I know it happened. And there's a lot of stories that I told people are like, they thought something was weird. But when I went into that bathroom, I walked just over the threshold, just into the door. I felt something, but it was real slight. But I don't know if it was something or if it was just me anticipating it. But when I walked in there, I felt something. And then I watched that lady walked in. She immediately turned around and got out. And then after that was the bathroom that was in the bedroom. And then as we walked out of the bedroom, I asked her, I said, so was something in there? And she went, I have to think about it. That's what she said. I have to think about it. And then she was kind of freaked out. And then the photographer stayed behind, and I chit-chatted with every photo. I'm like, well, what are you taking pictures of? And he said he liked the history and the architecture. He's a fan of the circus and all that. Like, okay. And I was starting to take photos. When he'd do it, I would do it. But I only had one photo that captured that orb, and the rest were just nothing. There's nothing on them, nothing moving. And on that one picture was that one little orb moving, and nothing else in the photo was moving. None of my other photos had any orbs in them or light source or moving. There were no shadows in the house. There was no lights in the house. There was no sunlight reflecting off my camera lens. And it was just this pretty cool experience. And I know, I didn't see it live, but I know I caught it on my camera because I think she was standing. I think the wife was standing there on the stairs posing for a picture. I really do. There's nothing that will convince me otherwise. Troy says, famous cartoonist hunts ghosts. Yeah, man. We're going to go do it. That sounds like a ghost of a trapeze artist. It might be. Because I was goofing around asking if there's any ghosts of clowns. Or are we going to see some big feet stomp, big footprints of big shoes? Yeah, you never know. Swig for the Ringling Brothers Circus. If you guys are wondering what this hat is, this is a Chicago White Sox hat. The logo. This is the logo they wore, I think, from 87 to 92. The Chicago White Sox team. They had Ozzie Guillen on the team, Harold Baines, Steve Lyons. It was a time where I would go to the games a whole bunch. I would go a lot because between 87 and 92, well, I was in college. But that's what we do on Friday night, Saturday night. We take the bus or drive over to the park and go in. But I don't have this hat, and I like to get the logos that the players wore on the field. But this, of course, is not the hat they wore on the field. Theirs was blue and dark blue and red, white, and blue, if you will. But I saw this at Lids, and I like, man, this is cool. And it matches my YAGMS shirt. YAGMS! Yeah, man. You guys want to see the YAGMS trailer again? Shut up and drop, Baltazar. But I like this YAGMS trailer. My book is coming out August 5th. And here it is. Oh yeah, YAGMS. I got a few of these. I'm gonna have these in San Diego, and if my website gets updated soon, I'll put some up there for sale on my website. YAGMS book. YAGMS comes out August 2nd. It's on a Tuesday and Wednesday. Books come out on Tuesday. Comic shops get them on Wednesday. August 5th, we're having a big party at the Skokie store. All your comics, Skokie in beautiful downtown Skokie. All your comics. We're gonna have a YAGMS party. I'm gonna have squishy balls. I'm gonna have Wee Kiwi stickers. I'm gonna have a lot of copies of this. This is the hardcover book, and the cool thing is like the book jacket type pages inside have the faces. Look at that giant green gorilla in there. But I'm so happy with this. This is the back cover. I'm so happy with this book. I'm gonna have it in San Diego in a few weeks. Geez, it's like 10 days. I'll be there. And August 5th is a big party. So if my website gets updated soon, I'm gonna have about five new books up there, including YAGMS. If I got enough copies, I ordered about 200 of these. So I'm gonna have the hardcover and softcover real soon, and in August, yeah. But it's gonna be cool, man. And I'm going to San Diego in a little while, and those of you waiting for me to upload new stuff, I'm waiting for my website to finish updating so I can upload. And it's almost there. They said May 1st, then they said June 1st, then they said mid-June, now they said July 1st, now they said July 6th. That was today, but it's not. The button I need is not updated yet, but I'm there for you, man. I'm there. But thank you guys for watching me today. I had fun. I will do this again, and I'm going to keep making books. I got more books coming out with comic books for kids, and I'm still doing things with Comic Tom. So we're still doing stuff, and see what happens, man. I'm gonna send a little trailer, video. What do you call it? What is it? Promo? Yeah, I'm gonna send off with a commercial, so you guys could like go to my website. Go to my website. I still have books for sale, but I'll be updating new ones real soon. And remember those things. No fighting, no crying. Be nice to each other. Do the things that make you happy. You guys are awesome. And okay, bye-bye. Hello, I'm famous cartoonist Art Baltazar. Beginning 2023, my comic books are going monthly, or pretty close to it. That's right, a new comic book every month. How am I doing this? Well, first, I found a low print run printer. Second, I teamed up with Comic Tom 101. Third, Tommy teamed up with Comic Books for Kids, a charity that donates comics to kids in hospitals. Several months throughout the year, subscribers to the Comic Tom mail call will receive one of my books in their boxes. All other months, I will be self-publishing comics to fill in the monthly gaps to keep my books new and fresh and awesome. New comics, classic comics, cool comics, all kinds of stuff. If you don't subscribe to the mystery mail call, no worries. My books will be available on my website, electricmilkcomics.com, and of course, at all 3 of our All Yeah Comic Shop locations. And also, when you meet me at a convention appearance or an art signing or something like that, I can't wait to get started. Actually, I already began. Oh yeah, you guys are awesome. Okay, bye-bye.
Art.
Oh yeah, 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 oh yeah.
Famous cartoonist says things.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Famous cartoonist draws things.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Famous cartoonist paints things.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Famous cartoonist
Art Baltazar.